Hi friends, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about how to get the buffer page count in SQL Server. So after so many days, I'm going to create again a video in SQL Server performance tuning. So please try to watch all my previous videos. So I'm going to explain SQL Server development, performance tuning, and SSIS and Power BI plus tags. So please try to watch all videos. Now let's go to the SQL Server maintenance studio. There we can understand today's video demo. So already I have created a procedure. So here, so what's going to happen? So how to find the, so how many pages are there in the buffer cache? Okay, so usually whenever we select a query or execute a query, so immediately the data is getting fetching from the hard disk into the buffer cache. From the buffer cache only we will get the response. Okay, so now we will try to understand how many pages are there in buffer cache each database wise. We'll try to see that. Okay, so for that I have created a procedure. I will try to run. Just click on execute. So now we can see that here, so we got 3 outputs. So I'll try to explain each one. So in the first column, this is the database name, so SQL underscore POC. This is the database ID, this is the file ID, and this is the page ID. Here we have 253 rows, right? 253 pages are there in this database buffer cache, right? So what is the page ID? So what kind of level it is? It means that page level nothing but whether it is data page or index page or IAM page. So like different page levels are there. So, and also allocation unit ID. So what do you mean with that? So every object must have an allocation unit ID along with the data object ID. So here we can notice that what is the page type, whether it is data page or index page or IAM page. I mean different types of pages are there. So okay, so under row count, so how many rows are there? So what is the free space in each bytes? So is modified or not? So new mode. So all these information we are getting in one output. So in the second output, so this is the overview summary information, this is the detail information, right? So in summary level, in this database 253 pages are there in the buffer cache. Okay, so in third one, so this is the database name, and so how many pages? Okay, so page count for each object wise. Okay, each object wise how many pages are there. So and also we can understand whether it is system or user created. For example, if you see, we'll try to see. So we'll try to see. So these are the user tables I have created. So you can see how many pages are there. So for this table, so destination table 2 pages. So this table 6 pages. So this table 2 pages, right? So like that. So we have only 253 pages in the buffer cache only. Now what I'm gonna do here is I will try to run one of the self statement. Okay, I'll try to execute the self statement and we'll see whether pages are getting increased or not. So I'll try to execute it. Just click on execute. Now you can see how much time will take. So in just 2 seconds, and record count is 1,21,317, right? So we'll try to execute this query. Just click on execute. Now you can see that how many pages. So before ran that order details table, we have only 253 pages only in the buffer cache. But whenever I ran that query, immediately page count getting increased. Now you can see that 1803. And also we can see so how many pages are the order detail. So this is the table only I ran, right? So this table only, right? So same table you can see 1500 pages are there, right? So it means that for time being, so 1800 pages are there in the buffer cache. Even if you can, sorry, so even if you want to understand so whether this table contain how many pages or not, so for that I have created a separate procedure. If you execute, we'll get to know each table wise how many pages are there. Just click on execute. Now I'll try to see order details table, order detail. See, now you can see, right? so 1505, right, this table. So these are the records, these are the used pages, 1505. So exactly it's giving, right? So 1803. Now I'll try to run one more table, so customer table. So just click on execute. So this table contain only 19,000 only. We'll try to see whether cash getting increased or not. So 1803. Now it's got change, right? 1952. Again I will try to run one more time. For timing we'll try to find, so what is the table name? Customer table, right? So we'll try to see customer, yeah, 137 customer table. And also we'll try to verify by executing this procedure whether these numbers are correct or not. So just click on execute. 137 will get or not. Order details or customer table only. Customer C, customer table, yeah, right, it's getting right, very close to that 5-6 pages difference. Apart from that we are getting exactly count. Now so I will try to execute one more time. So 1952, right? So I will try to execute. So it's executing, and also I'll try to execute this also. So 1952. So no change at all. Now you can see that even though I ran multiple times both the tables like order details and customer table also, there are no pages are increased because already data available in the buffer cache. Again it's not going to store, right? So likewise we can understand how many pages are there in the buffer cache each table wise. So for example, so I'll try to clear the buffer cache. So do not try to do this in a production boxes, and for demo purpose only I'm just running. So we have to be very careful while executing this one. So for demo purpose only I'm just executing. Just click on execute. Now so again 100, because just now I have cleared all the buffer cache and caching and all. So that is the reason it removes all the pages in the buffer cache. Now you can see only the, so only 100 pages. Again if I run this one, now we'll see. Now I'll check one more time. This again it back, right? So again it's there in the buffer cache. So likewise it will store the pages in the buffer cache. So I hope you like this demo. If you have any questions or queries, you can send me an email or drop your comments in the comment section so that I'll try to reply as soon as possible. So please subscribe my channel. So stay tuned for our videos. Thank you so much for watching.